Toastmaster Andika, Ariels, long time no see. Now, before we start our event, I would like to read our house rules. Can we get the next slide? As usual, the first one is be present and be on time. Like all of the offline participants and almost all of the online participants as well. The second is for the online participant, rename yourself as role/name, like Toastmaster Andika, GE, and Toastmasters PM-name-club, or guest G-name. The third is support the meeting by muting your microphone, turn on your camera, and share support message. And for the hybrid participant, also sorry, offline participant, silent your phone and avoid side conversations. We're having a side conversation right now. Should we avoid that? We should. The fourth is keep it safe and kind. Avoid topics like politics, religion, and anything not aligned with the Toastmasters international guidelines. And the fifth is have fun. Can we have the next slide? Because, like our founding father, founding father said it best, we learn best in moments of enjoyment. Dr. Ralph C. Smedley, founder of Toastmasters International. And the SA8 team for today is Zoo Master, myself, and welcome back Master Sony. Toastmaster Sony. Oh. I would pass the mic to our one and only Madam President, Toastmaster Lenny. The stage is yours.
Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Once again, online, I couldn't hear your voice. Happy morning. Online.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning. Happy morning.
Alright. So
Happy
today,
morning.
before we start, I would like to introduce a little bit about SCBD Toastmasters Club. We are supportive, connected, brave, and developing together since 2005. We are part of Toastmasters International, a nonprofit organization that has been established since 1924, with more than 270,000 members across 150 countries. And as part of Toastmasters International, we have club values and mission. So everyone, I would like to ask for your help to read out our club values. Our club values are
Integrity, respect, service, excellence.
excellent. Okay. Our club mission is
We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth.
awesome. Alright. So that is what our values and mission is. And now, at the next week. Okay. So I would like to give heartfelt. Oh wait. Oh, we have an induction. So we have a new member that hasn't been inducted yet. Toastmasters Vincent. So could we have Toastmasters Vincent on the spotlight? Toastmasters Vincent, are you there? Hello, Mr. Vincent. Are you there, Mr. Vincent? Hello, Mr. Vincent. Can you hear my voice? Alright, it seems like those messages it's not ready yet. Okay, before that, I would like to let you know why you should join Toastmasters, okay? If you join Toastmasters first, you can build your confidence. How? By consistently delivering speeches and taking roles in our weekly activity. Second, you can learn to turn ideas into action by working on real, practical projects in the Toastmasters Pathways module. And third, you can improve your life quality by practicing communication skills like listening skills and giving evaluation in Toastmasters. Because at the end, your confidence goes as far as your communication skills. That's great. Now, and I would like to welcome our community Toastmaster who help us today, Toastmaster Erwin from Metro Toastmaster. Let's give a round of applause for Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Leonie.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Erwin. Alright, now I would like to officially open this meeting by saying happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning. Happy morning.
Now I would like to hand control to our amazing Toastmasters of the meeting for tonight. Toastmaster Molly. Who's doing it?
Thank you, Madam President. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, our guests and also Toastmaster online. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
Okay,
very
all right.
visible. Yes, it's very visible here.
Thank you so much. Okay, my name is Malik, and I will be serving as a Toastmaster of the meeting for tonight's meeting. So, before we begin, I'd like to welcome everyone who's joining us today on site and also online for our SCBD Toastmaster meeting, which we have a special session in this meeting. So please stay tuned. And okay, and for today's meeting, we will have a very interesting edu sessions. But before that, I'd like to introduce all of you to our word of the day today, which is cherish. The meaning of it is to hold something. And the question of the day is, what kind of help do you need from others right now? Why we are using this theme is because we would like to understand from everybody what is there any things that burden you and you would need some hands to help you, because we as a human, a very social individual, we need someone else to help us, right? So with this question of the day, I will be picking up someone's on site and also online later on throughout the meeting who's going to answer the question of the day. So please pay attention and I will be picked randomly and please be ready to answer it. Okay? Okay, I would like to hear when I say happy morning. Please repeat after me just to cheer everyone to be ready with our meeting. So, happy morning! Happy morning! Okay,
Happy
thank
morning.
you. I think we can just get started with our very first session. But before that, I'd like to explain our structure of the meeting for today. First, we're gonna start with the prepared speech session. First, we will have the edu session that will be delivered by our very, I will say, passionate member. And we will be followed by the interesting prepared speaker by all of the amazing speakers who will be ready to share their story to us. And later on, we're gonna have the evaluation session, which, as you guys know, maybe there's some guests here. Evaluation session is a heart of a master where we learn together to be a better communicator and also a better leader. So in the evaluation session, not only the prepared speaker will have the things that they can take away from this session, but all of us will have something that we are going to take away to be a little bit better communicator and leader for the future. Okay. Now, since everyone is already excited, I would like to start the session with our very first session, the previous speech session by and Edu says. So sorry. So for the Edu says series will be delivered by the amazing speaker by I will not be the person who's introducing. Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry. See, I'm also learning. Okay, for the Edu session, they will be delivered by the.
Sorry, we need to apply that again.
Oh, thank you for the reminder. Right. We have the role taker that I haven't introduced yet. Miss Margaret. I would like to call upon our grammarian who will be helping us to be a better grammarian in our delivery. Please come on stage, Toastmaster topic. Yes, thank you, sama-sama. Happy morning, hello, Toastmasters. Good morning, yes. Hello, people online. Happy morning.
Happy
Good
morning.
morning.
Thank you. So, can I have my slide? Can I have my slide? All right. So, as a grammarian, one of my job is to introduce our word of the day. And what is it? Our word of the day is cherish. So please repeat after me. Cherish.
Cherish.
Yes, people online, please. Cherish.
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 Thank you. All right. And how we use this? Can we move? Right. So there are actually two ways to use cherish. The first one, if you want to say you love someone or something very deeply and want to keep them safe, I give you two examples. The first one is a passive voice. Children need to be cherished. That means children need to feel loved and cared for. And second example is an active voice. Although I cherish my children, I do allow them their independence. That means, although I love my children deeply, I still give them independence. Right? Did you get it? Next slide. And there's another way to use cherish. What you want to say to keep a special thought or feeling with you for a long time. I also give you two examples. The first example, he cherishes the hope that one day we will meet again. In this sentence, it means he still hopes that they will meet again one day. It's a bit romantic, I know. And second example, I cherish the memories of the time we spent together. It means I deeply value the memories of our time together. I know it's romantic again. And that's all for me. Thank you, and back to the Mr. Master Mike. All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Coffee. Now let's move on to next role taker. Toastmaster Nana will be our timer for today. Toastmaster Nana would like to come to stage and explain your role to everyone. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Happy morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Today, I will help monitor the time for each speaker and role taker. And the green signal indicates the minimum of speaking. And then the yellow signal indicates that you are approaching the maximum speaking. And the red signal, the maximum speaking time has the end. Please continue speaking until you finish your speech remarks. And thank you. Okay, that's for me. I'm back to Toastmaster often. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nara. All right, everybody, I believe we already introduced all the role taker for tonight. Now, without further ado, let's begin our first session, which is the previous speech session. The first one will be the edu session, will be going to deliver by our passionate member, Toastmaster Mika, who's all the way coming here from Bekasi just to inspire us. Toastmaster Mika, I'd like to invite you to the stage and inspire everyone.
By the way, Toastmaster Winda, now you are already level 12. You are eligible to become a mentor. Would you like to be a mentor? That's what our he said to me in a message after I completed level 3. At that time, I thought, me as a mentor. I'm the one who always asks my mentor for help. I'm not confident enough to become a mentor. How can I be a mentor? But then I realized something. If I want to grow, I need to take more chances. So at the end, I decided to become a mentor and take the learning journey as a mentor for me. And then, along the way, I find out that we learn best by becoming a mentor. So tonight, I would like to share what I've learned by mentoring in Toastmasters. First of all, what is a mentor? Mentor is someone who guides, support, encourages, and also learn other people grow in their learning journey. Mentoring isn't about being perfect. It also isn't about having no answers, but it is about sharing our experience and support. My mentor, Toastmaster Leonie, always support me whenever I take home and also deliver speech. And that's what I do with my mentee right now. Keep her motivated and supported. And if you're not confident enough to become a mentor, don't worry. There is this pathway mentoring program. I'm still learning also. And along the way, I find out that this mentoring gives a lot of benefit. What is the benefit? It gives benefit for everyone. The mentee, the mentor, and also the club. For the mentee, it made them feel welcome and also supported. I still remember when I was given the first time role as timer. My mentor, Toastmaster Leonie, even took the time to rehearse the role with me before the meeting. And whenever I deliver my speech, she always give me support. And that made me feel supported, made me feel confident, made me feel like, oh, I can do anything because I have my mental quality. And then for the mentor, it makes us stay productive because right? We have our mentee. And as a mentor, I believe that our mentee always see us as a role model. So that's why it keeps us stay productive. So it makes me keep delivering my speech, take notes, and also keep being active. And the third one is for the club. What is mentoring benefit for the club? Mentoring for the club makes members stay longer. Because whenever people feel supported, feel welcome, they will stay longer, they will grow stronger in the club. So that's the benefit of mentoring. Now the next question is, how do we care? Do mentoring to others? In a simple way, there are 3 steps. First, we can build that connection with our mentee. I still remember when my mentor and me having our first session. She will say, Toastmaster Brenda, why do you join Toastmaster? What are your goals? What are your long-term and short-term goals? And that's exactly the questions that I ask to my mentee. Because I believe mentoring starts first by understanding the person. And then, certainly, we can give support and feedback to our mentee. For example, even a simple words like what my mentor said, whenever I want to take home or whenever I want to deliver my speech, she will say, good luck on your speech or something like that, and have fun. Even those little words make me feel supported, make me feel motivated to keep going. And that's what I said to my mentee every time she wants to deliver her speech. After building connection, giving support and feedback after the speech, of course, will help our mentee improve. Then the last one is, we should invite our mentee to external events. For example, we can encourage her or him to go to another club meeting to make her feel motivated, feel inspired by other members from other club. In my case, I always ask my mentee. I always encourage her to take a role and also to deliver her speech in another club meeting. That way, as a mentor, we can make sure that our mentee will step out of the comfort zone and then we'll try to connect with other people from other clubs. So at the end, mentoring isn't about having all the answers. It's about walking through the journey together. And I believe when we help others shine, we don't lose our light, but we help our club brighter. So the next time our VPE or your VPE asks you to become a mentor, just say yes. Because we grow the most when we help others grow. Thank you.
What an inspiring story and speech delivered by Toastmaster Vina. We grow the most when we help others to grow. That's a very wonderful closing statement. Now, let's move on to our next session. Next speaker, which is our second speaker, will be deliver the motivational strategies project, but I'm not the one who will be introducing the speaker. The evaluator will do. The evaluator for this is Toastmaster.
Sesuaikan.
It will be Toastmaster Ines, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Speaker belum speaker.
Okay. Toastmaster Ines, the screen is yours.
My evaluator is Toastmaster Erwin.
Okay. Yeah, this is my turn. Toastmaster of the meeting. Okay. So happy morning, dear fellow Toastmaster and guests. Thank you so much for the opportunity for me to be a evaluator Toastmaster Ines. So Toastmaster Ines will be deliver the project level 4 elective projects, the question and answer sessions. The purpose of these projects for the member to learn about the practice facilitating questions and answer sessions. And then this speech for the member to practice the delivering for the informative speech and running a well-organized question and answer sessions. And then the member is responsible for managing time to opportunity the both for the audience to the speakers. And then okay, so this is so that is the introduction of the project. So please welcome Toastmaster Ines. Silence hearts louder, Toastmaster Ines.
Thank you, Toastmaster Erwin. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Can everyone see my screen?
All clear.
Yes.
Perfect. Happy morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests.
Happy morning.
Happy
That silence, just a few seconds long, felt a little uncomfortable, didn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Now imagine if that silence stretching for hours, days, even weeks. Imagine it comes from someone you love, your partner, a parent, even a close friend. This isn't the peaceful silence of a library or a mindful retreat. This is a different kind of silence. Heavy, loud, and painful silence. This is the silent retreat treatment. Today, we are going to understand this phenomenon. We will step into the shoes of both the person who uses it and the person who receives it. We will uncover its hidden danger, and most importantly, we will find a way out. So, what is silent treatment? The silent treatment is a withdrawal or of communication and attention as a form of punishment or control. It looks calm, but it's actually a quiet war. Psychologists describe it as a passive aggressive behavior. Its primary goal is to make the other person feel anxious, guilty, and powerless. It's a way of saying, you have displeased me, and therefore, you do not deserve my presence or my words. Oh, before we go here, at first, the silent treatment feels safe. It gives you space, it gives you power. But in truth, silence isn't about peace. It's about fear. Fear of confrontation, of being misunderstood, fear of showing emotion that you cannot control. And to break this cycle, we must first understand it. Why do people do this? It is a defense mechanism. Engaging in a conversation means risking being proven wrong. Silence feels safer. It allows them to maintain a sense of moral superiority without having to defend it. It's also a learned language. Many people learn this from the childhood. If their parents use silence as a punishment, that become their blueprint or of handling conflict. It's the only language of displeasure that they know. And it's expression of overwhelming hurt. The person feels that if they speak, they might explode or completely break down. So they freeze, they just shut down. They're often unaware of the true psychological damage they are inflicting. And in their mind, they're just not talking. They may even feel a temporary sense of power and control, but this control is an illusion. If this pattern continues, the long-term effects are these three. Silent treatment creates emotional disconnection in relationship. It becomes a cycle. The more you stay silent, the more distance grows, until one day there's nothing left to say. It erodes the very foundation of trust and safety. Intimacy dies. And what is the reality of the person on the receiving end? This is where the true dangers lie. It's not just annoying, it's a psychologically destructive. You know, that silence doesn't feel peaceful. It feels like rejection. It feels you've become invisible. There's also an impact for the giver. It prevents them from developing the mature communication skills needed for healthy relationship. It also builds emotional suppression. People learn to bottle up anger, sadness, and frustration instead of working through them. If I ask you right now, when was the last time you used silence to avoid a hard conversation? Would you remember it? Anyone wants to give thumbs up? Yeah. Okay. After we heard about the effect, it is also important to break the pattern because relationship doesn't die from argument, they die from disconnection. If you recognize this pattern in yourself, there is an antidote for it as a giver or as a receiver. As a giver first, you can pause. This is the most crucial question for you to ask yourself. Am I trying to punish or am I trying to protect the relationship? The entire path forward change based on this answer. Recognize your early warning signs. Then, this is the magic sentence that transforms the dynamic. Let's practice that together. I'm feeling too upset to talk right now. I need some time. And I like us to continue this conversation after 1 hour. Or you can say after 5 hours, after one day. Give yourself time, but communicate that to your partner. you need time. But make sure that you will come back and talk about it. Then keep yourself calm by doing self-soothing, as in breath relaxation or muscle relaxation. You can choose, you can learn that from, you can Google that actually. Make yourself calm first, then return and re engage. That is emotional maturity. You protect your feeling and your relationship. If you think maybe no need for me to talk about it because I don't want to create a conflict, ask yourself again, is that really a maturity of the relationship? If you are the one who receiving it, don't chase. Begging and pleading only rewards the behavior. It gives the silent person exactly what they want. You're distressed, you're stressful, it makes them feel more powerful. And name the behavior to that person calmly and clearly. You feel anxious about this. You feel you do the silent treatment to me. Name it so they also understand. State your boundary calmly. Say something like, I can see you're upset. I respect you need more space. Let me know when you're ready to talk. Then disengage. This takes away their power and gives you back your dignity. Refuse to play the game, live your life. Don't let their silence dictate your emotional weather. Now, fellow Toastmaster and guests, we have a choice. We can use silence as our weapon to punish or as a pause to heal. When we feel hurt or angry, let's remind ourselves silence is not strength. So take a deep breath, open our mouth, and speak. Because the goal is not to win an argument, but to protect the connection and to cherish our beloved. Let's stop the silent war and start the real conversation. Thank you. Now I open to question and answer.
Is there anyone who would like to raise a question to Toastmaster Ines or silent treatment?
Anyone online?
Guess yes.
And one
Yes.
from silent member. Hello, Toastmaster
So,
Ines.
is there any side effect if we actually keep silence? It's still happened to my brother.
The side effect when
If it's a long time, is it long time?
mhm.
Like it
So
has not
the
some bad effect.
yes, it is. So like I mentioned, there will be a side effect from from the giver or the receiver or the relationship itself. It creates the emotional disconnection in relationship, and for the giver, you also you don't learn about the communication skill in a for a healthy relationship, because every relationship, even not only a partnership, not only boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife, but every relationship in as a friend, as a parent and kid, you need to have and learn the better communication to communicate your what you feel at least. Does that answer your question?
Mm, briefly, I I should look like I should ask my brother to act to toast meeting to have this toastmaster.
Perfect. Thank you. Guess yes. Anyone from offline wants to
Okay, we
ask
have
question?
one from offline. Hi, Toastmaster Ines. Okay, okay. Yes, okay. Good afternoon. I'm on my way. Okay, that's why I say in such a lovely sentences. Silence could be a weapon, but it's also a way to heal someone. My question is, how if we're used to be a person that give a silent treatment to the other, how we navigate that and how we trying to heal the relationship with people that we give the silent treatment. Do we need to acknowledge or do we need to like what kind of things? Maybe you can give some tips. Thank you.
Your question is how if someone refuse, it's not you, but someone else that you know refuse to change. Is that what you mean?
Yes. I mean, how if we're used to be that person, someone that gives the silent treatment to the others, and
We
how we
refuse to
can
be
heal,
that person.
how we can heal that relationship. Is it something that we can still fix or not?
If you're someone who is doing the silent
Okay.
treatment, right? Because I cannot really hear because the mic is very far, the sound is very far away. So I'm trying to understand the question. You are the giver. You are the one, the person who do the silent treatment, and you refuse to change. And is that and you're asking if there's something we can do about that. Toastmaster Taufik?
Okay. Okay, I think let's try.
Hello. Can you hear my voice clear now?
Yeah.
You are seems not sure. Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's better. I think once again. Let me rewrite my question. Imagine you are a type of persons who give a silent treatment to others.
Mhm.
And from that scenario, how can you fix the broken relationship? Because you mentioned that silence could be a weapon for relationship. Okay,
Got it
that's all.
now. Got it. So I'm the one who do the silent treatment, and the relationship is broken already. How can I fix that? So basically, what will happen is the relationship become more distant. He, my partner, will think, oh, it's useless to talk with you because you will not say anything. You will just give a cold war. First, we need to talk about what we can do when the conflict arises, because we both have that perspective already on our partner. He has that perspective already that I will do the silent treatment. So first, I will ask him to sit with me. Let's talk what happened, what were our conflict, and how we can communicate better for a future conflict when it happened. So use the past conflict and we talk what should I do? What did he expect? What communication that is expected, that is ideal. So that is how we start the communication and how we start to change at least the perspective. Then after that, we can do the antidote that I mentioned previously. Is that answering your question, Taufik?
Yes, that's answer. Yes, thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I would like to give one more question.
Okay, we have one more from our side. Please come over, our guest for tonight. Please introduce yourself and ask to our speaker. Oh, hello, my name is Oma. I have one question about silence. Uh, is there any is there any difference in the world or culture? I mean, I am interested in international differences of silence. Some countries in some countries silence has different meanings, and other countries like in Indonesia or some other South Asian countries have different interpretation of silence. What do you think about international difference of silence?
Got it. Thank you. So the silence itself, actually, it also depend on the culture because in Indonesia, we need to say yes to our parents. We need to not to reject or say something about our feeling to the person who is more who is older than us. So we already have that culture or habit. Hence, we can do more. We can because we have that habit already. Then we think, oh, I do this, when I do the silent treatment, I get more control. It's good because it reinforces my habit, and I will do more. For the other country, maybe some of them can has the culture of speaking out loud for for their feeling, but silent treatment is still there. I think my time is up. Thank you so much, everyone, for the question. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for answering this. I believe everyone learned a lot how painful silent treatment is. So let's the story and also the speech from Toastmaster Ines inspire us to be a better communicator instead of silent treatment. And this is also aligned with what we are doing here to be a better communicator, right? Okay, let's move on to our next speaker, which is Toastmaster Salma. I would like to invite her evaluator, Toastmaster Garda, who will be introducing Toastmaster Salma project. Toastmaster Garda, are you there?
Yes, Tom, I'm here.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Thank you. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and soon-to-be Toastmasters. It is an honor for me to be the evaluator for one of our members, who is Toastmaster Salma, that she is going to reflect what she has gone through by completing her path in the Toastmasters journey, whereby the purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Salma to reflect on her growth during the completion of the entire path and also to share some aspect of her growth during the completion of a path. I believe that it will be a cherish speech that we are going to witness. So let's hear it from Toastmaster Salma for the next 10 to 12 minutes. Finding confidence through helping hands. Finding confidence through helping hands, Toastmaster Salma.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters. Have you ever received something small? Maybe a cup of tea, a kind word, a little gift from a person you barely knew, and somehow you cherish it for years? I have. And tonight, I want to share with you a story that I cherish deeply. So let me take you back about a decade private high school student. I loved English. I really hated it. So, but I still challenged myself and I joined the English club. In that club, I met my coach who's very expressive, very eloquent in her speech. And when I asked her, how did you become so good at speaking? She said that she joined a club called Toastmasters. I was under 18 at the time, but she invited me to join a club in Jakarta as a guest because I couldn't register as a member yet, being below 18. And at that time, it was weekend. I came to that club. They have this impromptu speech called Table Topics. My speech coach encouraged me to join, although I was quite hesitant and not very confident on how I speak because everyone is older and everyone is so experienced. But somehow I took a step and it was very surprising because I wanted table topics and someone gave me a mug from the table topic competition, and I cherish that mug because it made me think, oh, people here are kind and they are very supportive. I remember feeling anxious and very afraid to speak my mind, but people are very encouraging and supportive, and I got a little gift. I still cherish that mug today. And fast forward 2 years later, I was a college student in Bandung. I was away from home. College was very chaotic. I was very tired. Everyone around me was ambitious and competitive, always racing, always wanting to be number one. At that time, I lost my confidence. I kept trying to do things that I thought I was being good at, but I kept failing. I did a presentation in my classroom, but I ended up like a shy high school kid again, not the one who won the table topics session in Toastmasters. And at the time, I didn't want any more competition. I was tired. I wanted connection. And I wanted people who lift me up, not raised against me. It reminded me to that time in high school where I was being supported by speaking up. So I decided I think it would be a good idea to join Toastmasters again. This time, I was over 18, so I could join as a member. And my first club was Maranatha Toastmasters Club in Bandung. And uh, when I stepped into the club, I finally found a place where I could express myself without pressure. I delivered my very first ice breaking and found that I slowly gained confidence. I slowly began to think that people are supportive. People are not going to judge me or race against me. Unfortunately, it didn't last for a long time. I got a little of my confidence back, but the college was so hectic and I decided to drifted away from my Toastmasters journey. I graduated. Long story short, came COVID-19, and for 2 years I worked from home. It was very isolated. I tried everything to fill the silence. I tried to mix the dagona. I tried to learn kalimba. I read piles of books, but nothing filled the space where people used to be. And I think I need that kind of connection again. So again, I decided to join Toastmasters again. It was Excellence Toastmasters Club. It was an online club because of COVID, and it was a small, warm, and intimate club where all the members are ladies. So I get along very well with them. And for a while, I could felt alive again. For years, I was feeling like the work demanded so much of me, time to share what I really feel and hear genuine feedback, encouraging feedback. So at my time in Excellence Toastmasters Club at the time, I learned to cherish even a single hour of real human connection because everything else was spreadsheets, PowerPoint, and Microsoft Office, which was very boring and tiring and frustrating sometimes. Unfortunately, work became demanding again. I need to juggle here and there, and I let Toastmasters slip a second time. And long story short, fast forward a few years later, I am still working remotely, but since it is a very demanding work, I started to lose myself again. I kept asking, who am I really if the identity of my work is not attached to me? And I experienced failures at work, and it kept me thinking that likes to join the competition, who likes to speak her mind. I felt lost. And just like any other Gen Z, I decided to travel to found myself again. This time, I went a solo trip to Vietnam to quote unquote find myself. But finding yourself alone is not easy. In that foreign country, I didn't speak Vietnamese, I didn't know anyone. So I decided to join a walking tour, hoping to meet people, but I ended up only meet three of them, which I didn't really talk much after the walking tour ends. I thought, I came all this way. I want to connect with people. I want to know myself better, and I want to meet locals. How about I join a local Toastmaster club in Vietnam? I think it would be a great idea to connect. So I looked around and browsed on Facebook, and I found the contact to Da Nang Toastmasters Club. The venue was in a very cozy and beautiful book cafe. And while I waited, I picked up a Crayon Shinchan comic in Vietnamese, which I didn't actually understand, but it made me smile. Because Crayon Shinchan was the cartoon that I really liked during my childhood, so it was childhood again. And when the Toastmaster meeting started, I was very nervous because I know nobody. I didn't know any Vietnamese, and my heart was pounding, but I kept observing, looking around people, and I think the vibe is more or less like Toastmasters Club in Jakarta. And the table topics came, and I decided I think I need to participate. I have come a long way. I joined the table topics, and they welcomed me with open arms. They even asked me to hang out after the club session ends, but unfortunately it was quite late and I have work the following day, so I didn't join. But after the meeting, one Toastmaster member in Danang shared that she worked in the same area with me, which is in the startup development. We talked and discovered we work in the same industry, and she asked me to come visit her in a Vietnam startup hub. and turned out she was the CEO of a tech company, and I was very glad that I found a new friend and also a new business connection. Slowly, my confidence grew. And that trip taught me to cherish the strangers who become friends and cherish myself, because no matter how hard things I went through, I could always find myself again and wake up and lift my spirit up from all the failures I experienced. And my story is not finished yet. When I came home, of course, there are problems at work again, and the problems make me question myself and make me feel so doubtful. It was a very quite hard experience, and I decided to resign. At the time, I had a doubt. Am I really capable in managing the team? And then I remembered in Toastmasters project in leading the team. And we organized our very first iftar event, and we had it successfully. That memory reminded me that I'm capable of speaking up at in front of people. I am capable of meeting new people and connect with them, and also I am capable of managing a team. My journey in Toastmasters gave me proof of my own strength. So here I am tonight. I built my confidence brick by brick, club by club, one helping hand to another. I have rebuilt my confidence from a shy 16-year-old to the person sharing in front of you right now. So thank you so much, SCBD Toastmasters Club, for being a part of journey in my growth. Back to you.
Thank you so much for talking. What a wonderful story and life journey that you share to us. A very powerful and also inspiring. I couldn't agree more. Yes, and I could relate with all your stories, and I quote your speech that we need to always cherish ourselves, no matter what happened, no matter how hard our life is, we could always find ourselves. And with that, we can be a better person. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Salman. Now, everyone, I believe we already listened to all the three amazing speakers. And I believe everyone here on site and also online very inspired and also inspired by all the amazing speakers. Please let's take sometimes to give a big round of applause to everyone once again, guys. Thank you so much all the speakers and very wonderful story you guys give to us. Now, I'd like to call upon our timer to share the report for all the speakers and see whether they are eligible and time or not. Toastmaster Nanda, please come on stage and say your report.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. So I want to share this timer report first for EduSpeaks Toastmaster Winda, 6 minutes, 56 seconds, and second first speech is Toastmaster Ines, 20 minutes, 29 seconds, and the last second speech Toastmaster Salma, 12 minutes and 14 seconds. All speaks today are eligible, so okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nata. Then, with that, where all the speakers are eligible to be voted, I would like to call Toastmaster PB and all counter to share the ballot pass for everyone to vote on the speakers. Toastmaster PB, please come on stage and invite everyone to vote.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, thank you everyone. So I already prepared the QR and the link for online participant, you can choose from the link. And for offline participant, can send the QR. Anyway, Toastmaster window was giving the education session, so we will only vote two people, Toastmaster Ines and Toastmaster Salma. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Bianca.
Thank you, Toastmaster Baby. Now, yeah, everyone, please vote for all the speakers that you like tonight and inspired you. While we vote, I'd like to take a moment to ask the question of the day. As I promised from the very beginning, I'll pick someone randomly to answer the question of the day. Now, for now, I'd like to invite from on-site guests. Anyone would like to be the volunteer? Raise your hand. Or not, I'll pick you. Okay, come forward. Let's give a round of applause to soon to be Toastmaster Charles. Okay, soon to be Toastmaster Charles, the question of the day: what kind of help do you need from others right now?
I think the question is very related to what I'm doing now. The question is, what kind of need can what kind of help that I need now? So yes, now I'm really want to practicing this kind of activities in Toastmaster, which is training myself to do the public speaking in front of many people, because I'm not so much good in doing this speech. I mean, speaking in front of many people is not so much make me comfortable. So, what I realized in my life that as far I don't want to do the speech in front of many people, but the reality I always have to do it in front of many people. So it's not so to make it because it's not easy to get nervous in front of many people, especially in our jobs, because in our jobs I think it's dangerous because our boss, our customer boss is watching me. So if I cannot do this kind of thing very well, it's not so good. So I asked people in Toastmaster to help me to improve my skill in this way.
Thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Charles. Please give a round of applause to him. Okay, so you're saying that you need help to be a better speaker. I will say you come to the right place, because that's exactly what we are doing right now. We are helping one another to be a better speakers. So yeah, we please keep practicing, keep taking the opportunity to speak. By that, we will be a better communicator. Now, let's move on to our next session, our very this session. Everyone are willing to speak, not only the members but also the guests. We're welcome to take the chance and opportunity to be to practice your speech. We are entering our interesting session, which is table topic session. We will be conducting and led by our very passionate member as well, Toastmaster Shaida. Are you there?
Hello.
Okay, I see you. Alright, without further ado, let's move on to our next session, table topic. Toastmaster Shaida, the screen is yours.
All right, thank you so much, our lovely Toastmaster of the meeting.
So next we have another agenda which is table topic. This session you can take impromptu. Everything you can answer by your mind. So I will give you the question and you need to answer for 2 to 3 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes, sorry. So I'd like to ask for the member of Toastmaster of the meeting. Sorry, member of Toastmaster. So we have Toastmaster Ellen here. Hello, Toastmaster Ellen. All right, so let me share the question for you because this whole topic is related with cherish. So today is Cherish Day, so the question is cherish. It's all about cherish. So wait a minute, let me show. Can you see my screen?
We see your wedding picture.
Oh my god. Are you,
Is it?
sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh my god. So yes. All right. Can you see the screen now? All right. So this is table topic session. Welcome to Tuesday. So all of the table topic is about curious. So it's fully emotion. It's fully feel. So show your feel. Show your expression through the answer. So you can put your creativity by your answer here. So Toastmaster Alan, the question for you is, what is harder? Asking for help or admitting that you are not okay? What is harder? Asking for help or admitting that you are not okay? Toastmaster Alan.
Asking for help or admitting that I am not okay. For me, the hardest is asking for help. I remember one day when I was leading a project. At that time, I pushed myself to push my team so we can achieve at the right time with the higher achievement. By that case, I push myself to have all the answers. But when the time comes that I had a challenge, turns out that I don't have all the answer. At that time, my mentor informed me that you can ask me. There's something beyond your control. It's about the policy. You can ask me. And that time I realized that why I always want to have all of the answer while I can ask someone who gave me the task. So that moment I learned that when someone gave us a task, yes, I want to push myself to provide all the best effort I can do. But remember to ask for the help, the clarity, the boundaries, the setting of the scope of the project that becomes clearer. And when I say yes, I want to know what's the scope of the project, I can lead the team more clearly. That very lesson learned in my life. That's all, Toastmaster Shaida. Back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Alan. Such a short answer. Yes, for me too. Asking for help is harder, especially for people who is here. Maybe it's really, really hard for asking for help. In bahasa maybe sometimes nggak enakan. Oh, all right, thank you so much. So let's move on for the next table topic speaker. So we have Toastmaster Dede here. Hello, Toastmaster Dede. Are you here with us? Hi, hi, hi. Ada
Ayo
right.
semua saya.
All right, I can see your beautiful face tonight. Oh, okay. So let me share the screen. Wearing glasses. Alright. The next question for you is so crucial because the next question is about feeling. The first question is what makes you feel peace? The second is what makes you feel peace? The time is yours.
Have you ever tried to do something in your job or in your community and you feel unseen by everyone? If you feel this situation, can you please raise your hand? Yeah, I think most of us feel that unseen is feel based on our perspective. And it's not because we are not doing big job. In my experience, it's because our friends is not have some language to give some honest review about us because some of our friends have maybe it's like the love language. It's to present with us or another just it's kind of different of the love language. And when I feel that I feel unseen by my friends or in my job, I think I will ask the question to my community. For example, in the SCBD Toastmaster, I think I have studied as the PPR. And most of the time I feel unseen with this situation. So I asked one of them, what do you think about my job as PPR? Because whatever thing I did, I feel useful for everyone. But one of my experts said that you are doing job. You are doing a great job with all of you do with the story, with the write-up of the meeting, with all of the achievement that our club shared in our social media, and feel that the unseen is based on our perspective. So if you still feel unseen, I think you need to ask your task person and you feel seen and how about you feel like that. Back to our table master, Toastmaster saya.
Hard, no kaleng-kaleng. Thank you so much. Very cherished answers from our Madam PPPR. Wow, awesome. Thank you. So next we have Toastmaster Naval here. Our another amazing Toastmaster here. Hello, Toastmaster Naval. Can you hear my voice clear?
Yes, your sound is clear.
All right. Wow. Amazing point. So Toastmaster Naval, are you ready to answer my question?
Okay, right. What your question?
Okay, this question is based on your quiz. Oh no. All right. The question is, what breaks you slowly, Toastmaster Naval? Toastmaster Naval
Okay,
breaks you slowly. The time is yours.
okay, thank you. I think I have breaks if I got some stagnation in my work. For example, if I didn't have any purpose or goal like spending my time to like scrolling like still spend for my laziness and anymore, I feel I break step by step because my personality is continuously improving. I think if I as people, we need to go every little bit. For example, do you know Atomic Habits? Atomic Habits book, do you know? Yes. I learned from this book and I learned every step. For example, if I want to improve in my job, in my public speaking and anymore, I feel confidence improve anymore, like spend my time scrolling and didn't didn't do any improvement, I feel great. So, in my opinion, if I break, when I may break, I didn't do anything and spend my time laziness. Thank you.
Speaker. So thank you so much for your answer. So next, we move on to the online course. All right, in here we have Toastmaster Elias. Oh, hello, Toastmaster Elias.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear clear my voice?
Yes, clear. Thank
Oh,
you.
all right. So let's move on to the question for you. The special question I will give you tonight. So, Toastmaster Elias, what keeps you awake?
What?
What keeps you awake, Toastmaster Elias?
Ilias! Ilias! Wake up! Do you know my response? I will say, Mom, snooze. Yes, I literally say it to my mom. Snooze. Not to my alarm, but to my mom. I don't want to awake actually. I want to live in my dream. Because in my dream, I can cherish all of my memories. I can create my imagination about everything. But I should awake. And do you know what keeps me awake? It is about to be valuable to other person, to contribute to people's life. Some people say that, Ilias, what have you done to the world that can make it a better place? Well, I cannot promise anything. I'm not a hero with the cape. I'm not a Superman. I'm not Batman. I'm just a regular man. And yes, I say to them, you should awake because you have family, you have friends, you have debt to pay. Yes, debt to pay. That's make you awake. Either it cannot make you sleep or will keep you awake every single time. So this is my little piece of advice. If you feel that your life is comfortable enough, just take debt and more debt and again more debts until you have unlimited debts, and it will keep you awake forever and ever and ever. Believe me, it works. Back to you, Saida.
All right, bye. Toastmaster Elias, I'm in shock for the first time hearing your voice. It's such a good hook for travel topic. Thank you so much for the tips. And start from now, I will snooze, mom. Thank you so much. All right, that's really fun. Let's move on to another amazing and fun speaker, which is Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra. Hello, Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra.
Hello.
Hi. All right. I will move on to the presentation slide for you. So this is special slide, which is what is your self-plate? What is your self-plate of Yusuf Chandra?
What is my safe place? That's a very nice question, ladies and gentlemen. As I'm a lecturer in a hotel school, my safe place is being with my students. Why is it my safe place? Because being with a student, I am always right. The student would listen to me. The student would always say, yes, sir, you are right. Whatever lesson, whatever task I gave to them, they will follow me. They will never say, no, sir, I don't want to do that. They will always say, yes, sir. So for me, when I'm in the classroom, I become very, very happy because I can do anything with my students. And my student would always follow me. Let me give you an example. When I said to the student, make a preparation for presentation. In 10 minutes, they can just do it. I know they are using AI, but I don't care. Because all the students nowadays will use AI, right? Yeah, that's right. You don't have to go to the library anymore. Use AI. And I said to them, I know you are going to use AI. Go ahead, do it. As long as you can come up here and do the presentation without reading. And all my students would say, yes, sir, I will do that. And I'm very happy. This is the safest place for me to be a lecturer in front of the students. What about you, ladies and gentlemen? Would you like to be a lecturer like me? Thank you very much. Back to you.
Would you like to be a lecturer like Pak Yusuf Chandra? Please give thumbs up if you would like. Or me. First, not only be a lecturer, but also register as your student. All right, thank you so much, DTM Yusuf Chandra. Well, such an insightful answer from DTM Yusuf Chandra. We can learn a lot. So next, we have visiting Toastmaster here, Toastmaster Iman. Where is Toastmaster Iman? So let's visit another Toastmaster. So here we have Toastmaster Iman. Hello again, Toastmaster Iman.
Hello.
Are you ready to answer my question?
Sure.
All right. So here is the question special for you. 3, 2, 1. So the question is, which hurts more for you? Losing a happy memory or remembering a painful one for too long? One more time. Which hurts more for you? Losing a happy memory or remembering a painful one for too long? Toastmaster Iman, the time is yours.
If I had to choose which one between the two, I would say the former rather than the latter. I mean, I choose to lose memories about happiness actually. Because, especially with being a man, you know, I mean, there is this thing called provider. If you become a man, you need to become a provider. And facts doesn't care about your feelings, actually. So, if you're in a situation, then love in a man is conditional. But with woman, it's unconditional.
I know maybe it sounds generalized, but that's generally true, actually. So, if I had to choose between the two, then I would choose those the happy ones, because all my life and all the man's life actually is just to be struggle with the work, with anything related to providing for. Thank you.
Oh, you can. Oh, you do this is hard. Even you choose lose your happiness. Wow, that's really amazing. That's really hard. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Iman, for the insightful live session for tonight. So, thank you so much for the table topic speaker for a lovely answer. We are really enjoy for all of the answer for your station. So, because of the time, so that's all for me as a table topic master. So back to our lovely Toastmaster of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shaida as our topic master. What a wonderful and amazing impromptu speech, everyone. Please give a round of applause to every speaker. Alright. Now I'd like to call our timer to give the report to see whether our all speakers are each in time or not. Toastmaster Nata, come forward.
Yes. Okay. The table topics, all speakers are eligible. First, Toastmaster Ellen, 1 minute 46 seconds, and Toastmaster Dede, 2 minutes 18 seconds. Toastmaster Noval, 1 minute 33 seconds, and Toastmaster Aleos, 2 minutes 11 seconds. Toastmaster Yusuf, 2 minutes 24 seconds, and the last Toastmaster Iman, 1 minute 30 seconds. And all speakers are eligible. Here.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nata, and thank you everyone. What a wonderful speakers you are. I would like to call Toastmaster Bebe, our ballot counter, to present the ballot cast. Toastmaster Bebe, come forward and explain.
Thank you. Thank you. So since everyone are eligible to vote, I'd like to invite all of you to cherish the opportunity to support all the speakers and use your voice to vote. Here's the QR, and the link has been sent by Alpha in the chat box for online participants. Okay, you'll be sent by Alpha the chat box for online participants. Thanks. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bebe. Please everyone to vote all the impromptu speakers tonight.
Link to vote, please.
While everyone voting, I would like to pick another random audience to answer the question of the day. Now, previously we go on site. I would like to pick guests online to check guest chat now. Are you there and ready to answer the questions? Yes, chat up. Or maybe yes, beat up. Or anyone, any volunteer from online audience would like to speak and answer the question of the day. Sorry, is there any online audience raised hand?
No, only the timer.
Okay, now since I think everyone is very quiet online and we already run out of time. I'd like to continue the sessions to, I believe, online sessions, online photo session. Okay, that will be led by our Zoom master, Toastmaster Kafa. Toastmaster, sorry, all the audience, online audience, please, could you please turn on your camera? We'd like to see your beautiful and also handsome faces. Toastmaster Faisal, oh, we'd like to see your face, Toastmaster Faisal.
Hello, Toastmaster Malik and
Oh,
everybody.
very handsome and sweet. Okay. Please.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Tom. And for the offline audience, you could look at that camera, and we will start the photo session in 3, 2, 1. Okay, in a second. Okay, make sure to use your best pose. Okay, another one in 3, 2, 1. All right. Photo session done. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kafa. Now I'd like to continue to our next session. Okay, we already listened to all the amazing speakers. Now, as I promised from the very beginning, this is the heart of the Toastmaster, which is the evaluation session, which is where not only the speakers who will learn, but also every one of us who will learn from the best, from the evaluator who already delivered all of the speeches. But I am not the one who will be leading the session. This session will be led by our Mr. General Evaluator, our very passionate member, Toastmaster Andika. Toastmaster Andika, I believe you are already there. I'd like to hand the control to you, Toastmaster Andika. Please lead the session, and we would like to listen to you, the evaluation. The screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Mr. Toastmaster of the meeting, Malik. Now we have had a lot of insightful sessions. Let's cherish this moment by providing insightful evaluation so that we can learn together. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Erwin from Medco that will evaluate Toastmaster Ines. Toastmaster Erwin, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andika. So, everyone, am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. So, good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Please raise your hand if you ever given your partner the silent treatment. Please raise your hand. Okay, maybe you can consult with the Toastmaster Ines because she give very well explanation about the silent treatment. Please giving a round of applause to Toastmaster Ines. First thing first, I would like to appreciate for the Toastmaster Ines for completing their level 4 project elective Q&A sessions. The speaker very confident, very amazing. And I noticed your opening was very engaged and successfully to grab the attention, audience attention. And the speech had a clear structure, support by the presentation file, making it easy to follow to the audience and understand more easier. Okay, moving to the question and answer session, I appreciate how the Toastmaster Ines listens carefully before responding. The answers were clear and demonstrate a good understanding of the topic. Even when faced with the challenge, questions, or maybe the speaker remain calm and professional, which reflect a strong and subject knowledge and confidence. Not only that, I appreciate Toastmaster Ines because she can handle the moment when some audience mm, maybe not clearly about the sounds, yeah, rather than guessing. She professionally asks the clarification to ensure accurate understanding before the responding. This demonstrates confidence and respect for the audience. For the future improvement, to make the future Q&A session even more engaging, I encourage you to use a more vocal variety and dynamic tone in your response. You may also consider occasionally throwing the questions back to the audience or inviting their thought before answering, creating the stronger of two-way interaction and deeper audience engagement. For example, when the audience have a question like this, why do people use the silent treatment? Maybe you can say that is very interesting questions. Before I share my perspective, I am curious, what do you think about the motivation in someone to use silent treatment? Is it anger, cherish, or perhaps difficulty expressing emotion? I think that's something like that, Toastmaster Ines. This small adjustment can make an already strong Q&A session even more impactful. Overall, was very informative and engaging Q&A session. Toastmaster Ines, congratulations again, and thank you for the sharing about the silent treatment with us. Thank you. Back to the Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Erwin, for the insightful evaluation. We learned that being calm and the interactiveness are important in engaging our session. Now, let's hear from the second evaluator, Toastmaster Garda, who will evaluate Toastmaster Salma. Toastmaster Garda, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Julie. Listening to Toastmaster Salma's speech was like having a full course meal, which is something that I already had this evening, but turns out Toastmaster Salma added more garnish into the meal. Some things that I would like to really highlight from Toastmaster Salma's speech are two things. The first one is the timeline. I truly love, just like having a full course meal, there's always an appetizer, the main course. That is exactly what Toastmaster Salma portrayed throughout her speech. From the very beginning, she was truly detailed in such a descriptive way that she brought us back into her high school age, where she firstly learned about the public speaking and so on and so forth. And something that made us truly embodied and truly easily grasp the picture is that she made us easily follow her journey from time to time, which was truly clever. The secondly is that I loved how dynamic she was throughout the speech, from the vocal variety that she used throughout the speech and how she portrayed and demonstrated the essence and also the core part of the story that she told us in to some extent that it would give such emphasis so we all could learn and also to feel what really happened during that time. And just like every other meal, sometimes we need garnish to make a beautiful and very delicious meal that we can easily assert. One suggestion I'd like to give to Toastmaster Salma is that she might consider to dive into the depth of this. Despite the smooth sailing story that Toastmaster Salma already did throughout the 12-minute speech, I personally felt that Toastmaster Salma, from the storyline itself, Toastmaster Salma maintained herself into the surface. Meanwhile, sometimes throughout the long speech, we need something that is deeper. I would suggest or recommend her to, of all those plot lines, I recommend her to take at least one or two that she could dive deeper into the stories. Like, for example, when she took us into one of the projects that she managed to do in the Toastmasters, which is when she managed to lead an iftar session in her office. What was the hurdles? What was the drawbacks that she encountered throughout that moment that would encapsulate her into someone she is today? So something that would elevate your story more is that what was the tipping point at that moment that made you better, that made the better version of yourself into the person you are today? That would bring us into a better enlightenment so that would reflect your path even better. But all in all, that was truly clever. I truly loved how the story went through from your timeline, how dynamic you were in presenting those stories. But if you could add those dive deeper into the story, it would make your stories resonate better. Back to you, Judy.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garda. Yes, I agree with Toastmaster Garda that the dynamic storytelling and also deepening the content to make the insight really come out of the story are also important. Now, let's bring up Toastmaster Nata on the stage. Could you please share with us which evaluator are eligible to be voted?
Yes. Okay. Are the evaluator as eligible? Toastmaster Erwin, 3 minutes 16 seconds, and last Toastmaster Garda, 3 minutes and 21 seconds. So our evaluators are eligible. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Timer, and congratulations to all evaluators. All of you are eligible to be voted. Now, to have that crystallized, the voting, please, Toastmaster Beatrix, to help us to vote for the best evaluators.
Okay. So, it will help once more to vote our evaluator best evaluator for today. The link will be sent in the chat box for online participants and for offline participants. Please send this QR. Thank you and back to you, Gigi.
Thank you so much, Ms. Ballot Counter, Toastmaster Beatrix. Please, everyone, vote for your best evaluators by scanning the QR code and also click the link in the Zoom chat. Now, while waiting for the results, I would like to call our AWD counter, Toastmaster Amar, to cherish us with his observation on the filler words usage and also the word of the day usage. Toastmaster Amar, the stage is yours.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. GE, for calling me up on stage. And now for today's meeting session, after this 1.5 hour meeting, I have recorded the audio current this specific spreadsheet. So please, this is not a student report. This will not be something to evaluate you, but this is like a great point to improve yourself for doing a great speech. So everyone in this meeting made a great speech. Well, I also had a hard time to count all those words and etc. because everyone did excellent today. However, there are some pain points that we can improve by doing from doing any filler words. We can give some pause just for a moment to think what we want to talk after the sentence. And there are some also different ways to improve your speech and reduce filler words. So all in all, everyone did a good job today, despite all the filler words and etc. So please make this as a room for improvement and do not be discouraged because everyone here is a great. Thank you, and that's our meeting.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ah, WD Counter. Now, let's also have another insight from our grammarian, Toastmaster Taufik. Toastmaster Taufik, the stage is yours.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Happy
morning.
Happy morning, online. Happy morning, all. So thank you so much, Mr. Kappa, for sharing the screen. So for the grammar, I would like to play a little game. So I'm going to show you some lines spoken by our speakers and try to guess who said that. Okay, got it? Okay, let's move on. The first one. Silence could be a weapon to punish or a choice to kill. Alright. Next, let's reveal the answer. Alright. Next one. Okay. Cherish the strangers who become friends. Cherish myself. No matter how difficult my journey may be, I will continue to grow and move forward. Alright, again. Move. Alright. Next one. Last and not least. Mentoring isn't about having all the answers. It's about going on the journey together. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have very good students. Let's move on. Alright, just a little reminder for any of you here. The first one. Okay, I would like to emphasize about subject-verb agreement because it is a basic to make sure that our message is clear for everybody. The first, if the object is singular, it should be followed by a singular verb. Meanwhile, if the subject is plural, it should be followed by a plural verb. Alright? So let's go with the example number 1. She always support me. She is a third person singular, right? So it should be followed by singular verb as well. So we need to put the suffix s for the supports, right? So she always supports me, something like that. And in the second example, is there any differences in terms of silence across countries? So basically, you need to pay attention on the subject. So the subject is differences, right? Differences among silence across countries. So we need to change into R instead of is because differences. Are there any differences in how silent is? Because silence is singular, so we need to use is, right? So are there any differences in how silence is used across countries? Second one, let's move on. Okay, I would like to emphasize words with a silent B. So basically there are many words that you don't need to pronounce the B. One of them is thou. There is no B over there, you just need to pronounce it like thou. So the OU become like when you pronounce out, so like thou, there is no B there. And then second one is saddle. So the B, you don't need to pronounce as well. It's like saddle. Yeah. I think that's all for me. I hope that we can learn and also improve our grammar. My grammar is not perfect, but I'm trying my best to give you some of insight. Thank you, and back to you, Mr. Lee.
Thank you so much, Mr. Grammarian. I believe that we learned a lot from what you shared with us and cherish it for our next improvement meeting. Now, as a general evaluator, I observe the entire meeting experience, not only for our members and also for our guests. Now, let me cherish what worked well today. We started on time. It really indicates that we have a professional meeting, and the high energy is maintained, and it's balanced from our SAA, President, the Tom, speakers, table topic master, table topic speakers, evaluators, and also role takers. So it shows that our meeting is energized. And then the president asked the audience to read the values and club mission. So it shows the inclusivity of our meeting. And audience, especially on-site, they stay silent while the speaker is on stage and on screen. So actually, it really helps the online and both offline to understand what the speaker actually said. So it shows that our meeting is respectful. Now, to elevate the quality of our meeting, I'll focus on 2 key opportunities. Now, the first one is actually from the online participant perspective. When we joined, there was no welcoming ambassador was standby to greet the online. Can you imagine if this is the first time they join? So it will be creating a little bit confusion. So my suggestion is to have a standby message on screen, say, thank you for joining us. Our meeting will start at 6:55. So it shows the gratitude from our exco. And then I noticed that there is no agenda shared in the chat. Well, we don't need to share the complete agenda, but just a simplified agenda so that we know what to expect in the meeting. And then the audio quality is relatively low, especially to accommodate those who are soft-spoken speaker. So the echo and then also the beeping during the table topic session don't really help. So I recommend to improve the audio setting because it has been doing like this for 2 consecutive meetings. Now, another opportunity is for our leader tonight, Toastmaster of the meeting. I noticed, I admire the composure, the energy throughout the meeting. I'll also notice that he almost missed the introduction of grammarian and missed to call the verse evaluator. So I believe that SCBD has a customized meeting scheme. So I recommend all role takers to familiarize ourselves on the agenda prior to the meeting. Now, to summarize, I believe that if we keep this professionalism, energy, inclusivity, and also respectfulness throughout the meeting, we'll have outstanding meeting. And to improve engaging the online audience, improving the audio setting, and also role taker better preparation prior to the meeting. So overall, this is a strong meeting. Only with just a few adjustments, I believe the SCBD Toastmasters Club is a top-notch club. Back to you. Oh, no. So I would like to share the screen to our ballot counter to share the Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Mr. G. So, everyone, what are you waiting for here? I believe you are waiting for my last session, right? Because if not, I'm going to go back to my seat. Okay. So, let's see. I would like to appreciate to all of you who have been voted for our speakers because it will encourage them a lot. So now, let's go to the most favorite prepared speech speaker for today. It goes to, anyone want to know? Okay, please do drum rolls. It goes to, yes. Toastmaster Salma! Yay! Congratulations, Toastmaster Salma. Anyone can help with the picture? Is it done? Okay.
Okay, it's done.
Okay, next. For next voting for best about topic speaker today. Who is best about topic speaker today? Please drum roll again. Goes to Vidya Manos. Yay! Okay, congratulations for PCP Toastmaster Manos.
Okay, we'll be taking the screenshot in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, let's repeat that. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sonny. And last but not least, let's see who is the most favorite evaluator for today. It goes to Toastmaster
to wait for you?
Sorry.
Oke. Tunggu sebentar ya, udah.
Taking a picture in 3, 2, 1. Okay, next pose. 3, 2, 1. Alright, all done.
Okay, so I'd like to congratulate all the winners, Toastmaster Salma, Vivian, Ariels, and Toastmaster Darda once again. Thanks, and back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster Mike.
All right, thank you so much, and please give a round of applause to all the winners. I believe we already have the winners. Thank you so much. And yeah, congratulations to all the winners. Now, this is my last session. I'd like to close this meeting with saying that there's a very wonderful meeting that we have tonight. I believe every one of us have something that we can carry over to our home to be a better speakers and to be a better communicator. And also, other than the winners, also congratulations to those who may be taking the first step to be brave and take on stage to speak your mind. That's very wonderful of you and worth to congratulate as well. And yeah, since this meeting, we use the word of the day is cherish. If you notice that throughout the meeting, I made a lot of mistakes. And with this, I would like to say that we as a learner, we need to always cherish to always make mistakes, because by making mistakes, we can grow. And with the mistakes that we made, this will be giving us the learning that success will never be able to give us. And with that, I would like to hand it over the consultant to our SAA. Oh, sorry. Welcome, Ambassador, Toastmaster. Sorry. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, wonderful Toastmaster of the meeting, for leading the session today. Hello, happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
I hope you are still in a full spirit, even though we are about to end this meeting. But before that, everyone has been spoken, almost everyone. But there are some people that joined since the very beginning of the meeting that hasn't got a chance to speak. So I would like to invite them. First, I would like to invite guest Sam over there. Could you come to the stage? Hello.
Hello.
Wait, I would like to also invite one person in the online that I've seen the name since the beginning. Is guest Zeta still here?
Hi, sorry.
Hi.
Yeah, I just come back from toilet previously.
Okay, no worries.
Spotlight.
Yes, please, spotlight.
I can't spotlight it. Camera is not. Gallery, okay.
Okay, so I would like to ask all of you some questions. So, yes, Sam, this is your second time joining us.
Correct.
Yeah. Would you like to share us one word about your impression in tonight's meeting?
Yes, absolutely. I shared this with some of you that were here for dinner before the meeting. Definitely, I'm impressed. I was part of a Toastmasters club in Seoul, Korea, and I thought that was largely a meeting that was an opportunity for individuals to practice English. But I do really feel like this is transition to a meeting that is much more about practicing public presentation skills, and it's something that I find that I could learn a lot from, especially prepared speeches. There's so much animation that goes into that, and I can tell that people are taking it seriously, and I'm excited to kind of pursue that process as a Toastmaster eventually.
Well, thank you so much for the Toastmasters, and that was really wonderful to hear this from you guys that only joined us in students. Thank you. Wait, let me also ask the online guest setup. So how did you know about Toastmasters meeting? Is it your first time joining us?
Yeah, thank you. So, this is not my first time joining the Toastmaster session because I have joined like almost. I think this is the third time I'm joining the session, but last time I joined is last year, and right now I'm trying to following again the Toastmaster session because I have an urge to practicing my speaking skill right now. So based on this session, I'm very happy that I could try to rememorize again the session from the beginning and up to now. But I'm really sorry that I cannot speaking on the previous session because I'm on the outside, but yeah, I'm listening right now. So hopefully after this meeting, I can join the offline session so I can feel the vibes of the session in here. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. I would like to ask one question to you. Most people joining the meeting for their chance to speak, while I observe that you only be an observer. I wonder, even though just being an observer, what is one thing that you can learn or take from tonight's meeting?
Okay. I think tonight topic is something that very I mean tonight topic is something that very difficult thing, sometimes quite stressful because it's somehow a kind of sorrow topic, like how to deal with the sadness and etc. But I think the answer and also the energy to answer those questions is very entertaining for me as an observer, and I hope that the way the people responding to those questions is something that I can learn tonight to to improve myself for the future if I get those same topic for the Toastmaster.
Thank you very much for your answer, and I hope that the energy, the vibes, and all the learnings from tonight's meeting will be useful for yourself, and hope to see you again on the next meeting. Now, without further ado, I would like to give the control to our Madam President to officially close the meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Meeting. All right, happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
I hope all of you cherish this moment together, okay? So before we go home, I would like to give a little bit of announcement. Okay? First of all, thank you so much for all members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club. Thank you for coming. Thank you for serving as role takers today, online and on-site as well. And I would like to thank you for visiting Toastmasters. Also, our lovely guests on-site and online as well. Thank you for coming, and please come again next week. And next, we do have another important announcement. We have our newest Vice President, Toastmasters even though you're only going to be completed for the last 1 month. But it's okay. Thank you so much. Those are not Mutsira. Congratulations once again. Please give a round of applause for President Nata. And now, last but not least, we have an election coming up next week. Okay, so this is something that we are annually doing. So we thought names, nominations, and we need all of those names to confirm their nominations. So please confirm all of your nominations by the end of this week so that we can prepare for the next election. So our next club meeting will be online, and it's going to be special. It's going to be our expo election. Please come. Please come. Okay, it's going to be so fun and engaging. And we're going to see the next video of SCBD Toastmasters Club. Alright, so I think you want to know more about SCBD Toastmasters Club, don't forget to contact our Vice President of Membership, Toastmasters Soka. I think that is all from me. And now, without further ado, I would like to officially adjourn this meeting by saying, Happy morning! Happy morning! Happy morning, everyone!
Happy morning.
Happy morning. Thank you, everyone.